There's a storm coming. Y'all need to get ready. Folks, are we working? Or am I finally here? Hello? Can I get some 5 by 5s out there if I'm actually on? Welcome to the world of the computer lag king. Thank you, Katrinka. Hey, good morning, everybody. Good morning, all you shady folks out there. I apologize. I don't know what the hell went wrong this time. Everything was working perfectly. Perfectly. I went upstairs to get a cup of coffee. I came back down, and here we are. I don't even know if the introduction played or not. Anyway, good morning, all you shady folks. Welcome back to the zone. If it's your first time here, then, well, you know the spiel. Uh, oh, I tell you what, it's been one heck of a morning so far. Anyway, thanks for stopping in, guys. I appreciate it. Thanks for bearing with me during all the technical difficulties. Um, let's see who all we got here. Hi, Teresa, Michael. How you doing? Dynamite, good to see you. Chris Marie, how are you? Katrinka, as always, thanks for coming in. Thought I saw Joni in here a while ago. Did I? Did I lose her in all the mess? Okay. Anyway, guys, probably going to be a short one today after all that waiting and stuff. But I am not used to being up and doing this time of the morning, and that might have something to do with everything that's been going on with the camera and all that stuff. I honestly don't know what happened just a few minutes ago. I really don't. Like I said, everything was going perfect. Went upstairs, got a cup of coffee, came down, it got time to go on, click go live, and all I got was a little spinny thing. Finally got onto that, clicked on the intro. I don't know if the introduction played or not. I saw little flashes of the pictures and stuff, never heard any music. But anyway, one of the things that I wanted to talk to you guys about this morning, and I know there's only 4 of you in here because I lost half the audience. Thank you, slow internet. Good morning, Loretta. How are you? So last week, Title 42 ended, and there was supposed to be this huge surge at the border. That didn't happen. I don't know why. I don't know what's going on. And if one of you guys know, would you please tell me? Because there were pictures of all these migrants waiting to cross the border, and nothing happened. Um, so if somebody could tell me what is going on with that, I'd really like to know. And that kind of gets back to what I wanted to talk about this morning. How these days, how do we know who's telling the truth and who's giving us facts in shit hits the fan? I mean, it's like there's one concocted emergency after another that pops up, and everybody gets all souped up for it, and then it doesn't happen. I mean, you've got all the conservative networks are saying, take the border for example, you've got all the conservative networks saying, "Oh my God, there's going to be 600,000 illegals are going to come across the border when Title 42 ends," and then psst, nothing happens. I mean, is there a plan? I think I saw another creator had said had a video out entitled "Where'd They All Go?" Um, um, and yeah, maybe it did, Michael. I don't know because I mean, not even the conservative stations are showing anything about it. I mean, there was a clip on Newsmax, and good morning, Florida man. How are you? Um, there was a clip on Newsmax, and it showed like 20 people coming along a fence, and that was pretty much it. You know, um, who's telling the truth out there, guys? I mean, seriously, and you've got, not only do we have the major news networks that are doing this to us, but there's creators on YouTube, and it's like all they want to do is just stir up everybody, get everybody scared, it's clickbaits, and we all know that. But still, good morning, Misty. How are you? Um, but still, where do you go? You know, I mean, I do these videos and I try to do it. Believe it or not, I try to do a little bit of research before I do them, and I come on and you know, if I can't trust the news sources of where I'm getting my information, how can I pass it on to other people to where you know it's believable or where it's factual? Um, it's it frustrates me to no ends, guys. It really does. I I don't want to sit up here and be one of those guys that post, oh, you've got 3 days till the end of the world, or oh, this is going to blow up in a week, or Russia's about to bomb us, China's about to do this, Korea's about to do that, and where do you go these days? Because they're all lying to us, as far as I can tell right now. I've been on a couple of live streams with some other creators over the past week or so, and a lot of it made a lot of sense to me. Um, they're simply just lying. They're trying to keep us scared because as long as we're scared, they figured that we will, be compliant, do what they say. Um, you're correct. There ain't nobody telling the truth, and I think it goes back, to the whole thing that I've said before about the different parties and stuff. You got the right wing, you got the left wing. They're both wings to the same dirty damn bird in the middle, and I'm getting tired of it. I'm getting frustrated with it, and I mean, I consider you guys most of the time. I consider you guys like my family here, you know, and if I don't want to put stuff out there that gets people all worked up and scared and afraid and stuff, and then nothing, nada. It's like on the 4th of July when you've got this really great firework, and you go light that son of a bitch up, and psst, the fuse goes down, and poof, nothing happens. And I mean that's the way that I'm starting to feel these days. I don't know about you guys, but that's the way I'm starting to feel these days about things. Um, Even the left libs in Chicago are calling it an invasion and warning that giving the illegals voting rights is replacement, not immigration. And that's Florida man. That's the big key word right now. We're being replaced. That came up about 2 weeks ago. That we're being replaced, and it's true. It's true to a certain point. I think it was New York, to where they're kicking homeless veterans out of hotels and stuff that they had set up for them to live in because they were down on their luck and trying to get back on their feet. They're kicking them out on the street and putting migrants in there, putting illegal aliens in these guys' hotels. And you know what, guys? This is just the people that that the government is taking care of. This is not the gotaways and the ones that they didn't get. God only knows where they're at and what they're doing. Um, Damn, Dynamite, you sound like the government there. Trust no one. I'm with the government. I'm here to help you. But what are we doing? We've got an open southern border, and we've got these people coming across. They're displacing. I mean, it's pretty damn bad when you displace homeless people. These people have moved into where the homeless people were camping and pushed them out. You know, um, Boycott Academy with me. Kelly, what are you talking about? Boycott Academy? I'm sorry, I'm trying to wake up. But anyway, they're displacing our own people to give these people a place to sleep and eat. We're feeding them. We're taking care of them, and for what? We've got President Sponge Brain Poopy Pants that has opened up the border to let these people in, and we weren't ready for them. We have nothing to do for them, or we don't have the funds to support them. We can't even support our own damn selves. Um, oh, Academy Sporting Goods. Okay, we don't have that here, so I didn't know what you were talking about. I apologize for that. Um, it seems like there's a lot of boycotts going on these days. But it's like, okay, you got five of your five of your family, five of your friends, shit, five strangers that you don't even know come knocking on your door, and they need a place to live because hey, there's been a flood, a tornado, something. You open up the door, you let them in, and they just squat in your living room, and you don't have the groceries to feed these people. They're pulling off of your electricity, they're watching your dish network, they're using your internet, and they're costing you money that you can't afford to pay for these people. What the hell do you do? Well, for one thing, you should have never let them in the first damn place. But now that they're here, what do? You kick them back out? What do you do? We have set ourselves up for a damn disaster with all this bullshit going on at the border, among other things. Um, that's all right, Chris Marie. I have never heard of Academy either. We've got an Academy Boulevard here, and for some reason it clicked in my head Academy Boulevard, Academy Sporting Goods, but I don't know what Academy Sporting Goods is. If they're anything like Dick's, I I don't even think Dick's is even making it at the mall anymore. I mean, Dick's is one of those sporting goods stores that's in the malls. It's pretty big, and I've been through there a couple of times before they got rid of their guns and their ammo and all that stuff, and they had some fairly decent deals on camping equipment, but it's all garbage. It's just your typical. It's just your typical mall sporting goods store. Bunch of Chinese crap, things like that. They're kicking out veterans from shelter in New York to put illegals there. Exactly, Kelly. That's what I was just saying just a few minutes ago. They're kicking our damn veterans out, putting them out on the street, making them homeless, so they can put these illegals in. And they're also, this was on the news, I think last night, maybe night before. They are also taking elementary schools, preschool, or elementary schools, middle schools, high school gyms, and they're housing them in there. There was actually some footage on one of the newscasts, had all these cots and stuff set up in this high school gym, and you got kids walking up and down the hallways just kind of looking in the windows at these people in there. Guys, I don't know. I have no idea. And the thing about it is that going back to what I was saying, they said there was going to be this huge damn surge across the border, and maybe Michael's right. Maybe it's happening. Maybe it has happened. Maybe it did happen, and they're just not broadcasting it. But why wouldn't the ones that were saying it was going to happen? Why wouldn't they be covering it? They're like kind of waiting for it to happen. Did I mean did they move them and start trickling them in other points of entry, or are they smuggling them across where they're not supposed to be coming across? I have no idea. The only family I will let in my home is my Beaverine family. Thank you, Tony. If I'm ever around, I might come knocking. Um, I'm the same way though. I'll let my family in my house. I'll let people that I know are going to contribute something to my household in my house. But I'm not going to let just anybody off the damn street come walking up into my house, squat in my living room, eat my food, burn my electricity, use my internet. That's not happening. It's not, and I don't care. Shit hits the fan. I'm looking out for mine first, and everybody else can take care of their own. Um, if you come up to me and you show me some skills, or you show me that you want to help support me, you know, that's a different story. We can work with that, but besides that, dangerous situations, illegals around our kids. Yes, sir, Michael. It certainly is, and that was one of the points that I think they made on that broadcast. Parents are up in arms about it because it just like everything else they do, it just kind of happened. They just kind of, oops, here they are. We're putting them in your kids' gym in their school. Good luck. We have no idea who these people are, what they are. And I don't know if you guys heard about it or not. Um, I believe it was back in the 80s when Castro did the Mariel boat lift, or the Mariel boat lift was what the United States called it. Castro let all of his psychos and his prisoners out of prison and sent them here, you know. And we at the time we went out and picked them up out of the Gulf and stuff and brought them in and had absolutely nothing to do with them. We didn't know what to do with them. So you know what they did with them? They put them in the federal prisons because we had no place else to put them. So they put them in the federal prisons. I dealt with them before. Some of these guys, a very small amount of these guys were actually good, decent people. They were lawyers or doctors or things like that that had simply been political opponents to Castro. So he got rid of them. But he had mixed in with them all these psychos and murderers and rapists and everything else. And nobody knew who they were. Nobody knew what to do with them. So they dumped them all in the federal prisons for the longest time. They actually stayed segregated from the rest of the inmates in the federal prison until they had their trials and the courts and whatever that they had, which they had right there in the prisons. Um, and they slowly went into general population that way, and then some of them slowly got released, especially if they had people here that could take them. But what they're doing now, we have no damn idea what is in our kids' school gym right now, or what's replacing our veterans right now. Um, in these hotels and places that the government set up for our veterans. We don't have a clue. We don't know who they are. We don't know where they came. Well, some of them we know where they came from. I think I beat the Chinese national drum enough on this channel to where if you ain't paying no attention to it and if you don't know it by now, then go back and look at some of the videos. I'll say it again. Last year, in a 3-month period, over 1,800 Chinese nationals came across the border, our southern border. And that's the ones that they caught. We don't know how many got away. I am glad I sound like the government practicing for shit hits the fan. I plan on being the local government support your local warlord. Well, I don't plan on being the warlord, but I sure hope I'm in his top circle of people. I don't want that responsibility, to be honest with you. Um, I like my family here more than my blood family. Yeah, sometimes that happens, Tony. Um, oh, and by the way, just a shout out there. Today is one of my darling daughter's 27th birthday. 27 years old. Can't believe it. Happy birthday, sweetie. If you're watching this, your old man is still kicking, still going on, still trying to do this. Anyway, it's really hard to believe how quickly your kids grow up. 27 years old, 2 kids, husband, house, good job. Seems like just yesterday she was running around in a little romper wanting to help me hold up wall panels building a man cave under my garage, under my carport. Shady Jr. I don't know if she'd like being called Shady Jr. or not, but she is kind of proud of her old man, and that makes me happy. Um, they're criminals when they came across the border. I got you, Michael G. Yeah, they broke our law, so they're criminals to us now. Um, Thank you, Loretta. I'm sure if she sees that, she'll appreciate it too. Thanks, guys. Time flies fast. Yes, it does. It does. You know, I turned around a couple weeks ago, a week ago or so, and looked, and I was 61 years old, and I don't feel like I'm 61 years old. Not here anyway, and not in my heart. But you know, the body tells me every day, you're an old man, dude. 37 in June, Joni. You go. By the way, you had any more haters over on your channel since our little incident there the other day? Yeah. Anyway, guys, I just, you know, I'm at the point, honestly, to where if I can't put anything out that I know is factual, that I know, will benefit somebody else, then I'm at a loss as to what to put out. I mean, I can sit here every morning or every evening and have my coffee, have some Jim Beam, and chat with you guys. But what the hell am I supposed to put out to help anybody? I mean, I'm probably going to go back to just doing some instructional videos and things like that. Um, because right now I can't trust what I'm hearing. I can't trust what I'm seeing. And I think that is the plan, guys. I really do, y'all. I think that is the plan that they have. They want to keep us scared. They want to keep us confused. They want to keep us not knowing what to do or who to believe. And guess what? It's working. Good news. Very good news. In case none of y'all know this, and I didn't throw Joni's name out there um, because I'm that kind of guy. If you remember, I said one of the subscribers here. Um, some idiot came on her channel here a week or so ago, and the only thing that they could say about Joni was, "Well, she has false teeth." So I made a comment in the feed, and I ripped this person a new one because, hey, I went over to their YouTube channel and they had a playlist, and that's all they had. They had a playlist. They weren't doing a damn thing to help anybody out, but they could come on to somebody else's channel and do personal jabs on them, and that's all they could do. Because if you guys have ever heard Joni sing, you know Joni's got a voice on her. Yeah, there's a little perk. If you're not subscribed to her channel, then go over and subscribe to her channel. I think you'll like some of her songs and stuff. She does just a little bit of everything. Um, but anyway, this person came on and they were like, that was all they could say. And I don't know if you guys have noticed it or not, but you can go on social media and make a point about something, a legitimate point about something, and these people will not have anything that they can say to counter your point. So they go for a personal insult, or they'll say something, you know, oh, she's got false teeth. Guess what, folks? These ain't real. Just saying. You ain't 61 years old and got perfect white teeth like this. Just saying. But that's the way. That's a trend that I see these days. You go on social media, you say something, you make a valid point about something, and instead of them countering you with something else to prove their side of the story, they do some kind of personal insult or something like that. No, Shady don't play that, and Shady ain't gonna play that. Um, yeah, they do. Yeah, trolls suck. They really do. And fortunately, that I have noticed, or that I have not noticed, I haven't had a lot of them here on this channel. Now that could change, uh, and it might change. Please don't sell yourself short, Shady. You are here for a reason, and a reason just keeping spreading the truth. I'm listening and sharing you for you, brother. Thank you very much. I appreciate it, Loretta. Um, hey, Bama Jen, welcome to the chat. Um, that is the only way that I know of that a channel can grow, is if people that are watching the channel share the videos and stuff like that. And I know I've been doing a lot of lives and a lot of shorts and not a lot of content video here lately because I've been so busy. This is basically all I can do. I mean, I got to leave here in about an hour and go start making money for Biden to feed all these illegal aliens that we got coming through. And, so I don't really have time to edit and do videos and stuff these days. And the premier thing has occurred to me, but I have heard from several different sources that if you have a small channel like this one, don't do premieres. It'll kill your channel. I don't know why, but that's what somebody was saying over on YouTube that does these help videos for making your own videos. Dynamite, you've been trolling channels. Hey, I've been practicing to be a troll. Um, you know, I guess I could be considered a control, especially when I go on, Facebook pages like our illustrious liberal governor here in Colorado's page, and I have a habit of speaking what's on my mind. You guys know that about me. But I'm not really a troll. It's just people don't happen to agree with what I'm saying, and that's fine. But give me some point back instead of saying something about, well, your beard's crooked. Speaking of local Colorado's things, hey, we done went in Colorado Springs and elected us a progressive liberal mayor. I was I was pretty damn sad when I got that news last night, but it is what it is, and you figure this town for a long time has been a pretty conservative town here in Colorado, and that's saying something because we got Denver and Aurora and Boulder up north of us, and they're just as blue as they can be, and then pretty much everything south of that is pretty conservative. We've got a strong military presence here in Colorado Springs. We always have because we've got 4 military bases, NORAD, and the whole 9 yards. So this place, ta-da, has been pretty nice. And I guess we'll just see over the next 4 years what happens now that we've got Yami or Yami or Yumi or whatever the hell his name is. What disappointed me was Tig. If you guys know anything about Beirut, or it's not Beirut, Benghazi. If you guys know anything about Benghazi, there were 2 survivors in Benghazi, and one of them was Tig. Tig lives here in Colorado, and he ran for mayor this time around for Colorado Springs, and I don't think he had the money to, get out there and win the election is what it all boils down to. Because that's what it takes these days to win an election. You can have the greatest ideas in the whole world, but if you ain't got the money to back you, then you ain't going nowhere. And I voted for him, just because I voted for him. But I don't think he had the funds to get it up off the ground. Um, Jim Shady, I love folks that don't have filters. You don't have to wonder what they're thinking. Joni, to be totally honest with you, I put on a filter when I do these videos because I've got a potty mouth. I'm just saying I've got a potty mouth, and I don't hold things back when I get to rolling. And that's what I was saying the other night. I was honestly, I was in a live stream. I wasn't on the live stream, but I was in the chat of the live stream with Backwoods and a few other people, and it brought back some memories. It brought back some memories, and it brought out some feelings in me that I kind of try to keep suppressed when I'm on here. But I'm thinking seriously about, it's time to unsuppress some damn feelings and tell the truth about some damn things. Um, Look, y'all, I appreciate it. Appreciate you coming by. Listen, please, 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 if you catch the replay for the ramble here on the live chat, just kind of look past that first part where everything was all screwed up. Um, Go back, check out some of the other videos. If you like the channel, go up there and hit that subscribe button. I'd appreciate it. For all you shady folks that are in here listening today, guys, it's like I said a while ago, share some of the videos. If there's a couple of good ones out there that might be helpful to some folks, and share those videos. If you've got some like-minded folks around you that agree with you and you agree with what I'm saying, share the videos. That's the only way the channel's going to grow. Throw it up in some of the other chats if you want to. That's fine with me. If the creator that's doing the video doesn't mind, I hesitate about a lot of times about throwing the zone up in other people's chats, because to me, that's kind of a thing where if it's okay with the creator, it's okay with me, but some people get offended over that. Honey Bunny, how you doing? That's okay. It's not been that big of a deal this morning anyway, so don't worry about being late. It's good to see you though. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate it. But like I was saying, it's the only way that I know of to grow the channel, because, believe it or not, if you guys saw the long-haired country boy video that I threw up just for fun, that has gotten more views off the rip than a lot of the other videos that I did. And I was just goofing the other day. I saw it, I had it, and I said, I'm going to post this on the channel just to see. And then I put it over on the Facebook page, and one of the comments, or the only comment, was long hair with a question mark. And I know the guy that put the comment up, so I know he was joking. But I'm like, I put it in the title that a bald-headed guy does long-haired country boy just for fun. But anyway, let's see here. Support your Beaverines. Yep. Anyway, guys, share some of the videos for me. If you see one and you're not embarrassed of it, then then share it for me, and then hopefully the channel can grow. We were up to 111, went down to 109, went back up to 111. I don't know who one of the subscribers is, but I know Matt Outdoorsman, because I was on his channel the other night, and we got a lot of things in common. I was on his live stream the other night, and he subscribed. So if you see the replay, thanks, appreciate it. And don't forget, we get 150. I actually went and purchased it the other day, so it is there. I put it on a knife sharpening machine and put a nice little edge on it. So that's going to go out when we get to 150, guys. That's going to go out when we get to 150. Until then, guys, please keep on watching, keep sharing, keep the faith. Don't believe everything that you're hearing on the news. And y'all take care of yourselves. I'll try to get back on pretty soon. I'll see you in some of the other chats if I don't. But God bless. Take care. And I hope y'all have a good day. You didn't get to see this at the first, so hopefully this will work this time. Y'all have a good day. There's a storm coming. Y'all need to get ready.